Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball midweek episode, April through August, all JM team. Let's see who's getting a daisy. Is it Jake? No. Not this year.
Not Jake.
Not this year.
Here every month.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball, brought to you by SeatGeek. My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. BBD in the corner. I'm not wearing a jersey. You guys are both wearing jerseys. Dalt's in here. He's not wearing a jersey. So it's 3-2. We win. Jake, how are you?
I'm team non. This is a jersey.
It's like it really wants to be a jersey. 1-4.
Trevor, James, Davis, Dalt in the room. Everyone, welcome to the one before the one, as we hand out from the start of the year, April through August, and then there's only 1 month between someone getting their mitts on the all-JM team, potentially a couple daisies. It's an exciting time, Jim.
Very exciting time. Trev's excited. That's why he gelled his hair today. Use mousse, Trev, hairspray. What do you do up there?
So I have a, I guess it would be like a pomade. It's in like a little tin. You grab a little dab of it. You swirl it in your palms. And you just throw it in there. It's a nice look. But I got diced up yesterday. I'm doing some TV stuff. Can't wear a hat, which kind of stinks. But yeah, I feel good. But what I'm really excited about is my Dodgers jersey, which obviously you can see I'm wearing. I am a jersey guy. Jim, do you know who Danny Lehmann is?
No. I know who Danny Wood is.
Well, I just put him in all your guys' books. Here he is.
Okay. Wasn't guessing that spelling.
Number 0, former minor league teammate of mine, bench coach of the Dodgers. I went to a game, saw this thing up for sale, this bad boy right here. Actually, the guy who sells this stuff remembered that I asked for Danny Lehmann stuff months before, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I got you." He like saved this for me, so I bought it from the team store, and here I am. Shout out Danny Lehmann.
Shout out.
Hey,
He'll be a manager one day.
Me, Jimmy, and Danny Lehmann were in New Britain, Connecticut in 2009, so
yeah,
probably had some good times together.
Trev's a New Britain cat.
I know.
You guys would love Danny Lehmann.
Awesome, dude.
I already do.
Okay.
We got some big stuff to get through, Jake. Are you excited?
Let's do it, Jim.
I've missed the last couple of
cranking.
these. I wanted to be on both of them. I think one time I got really sick and another time.
It was like paternity leave time.
Yes, I was out.
Yes.
So I haven't been. So, Beebs, you've been voting? Do you want to split? I don't want to now take away if you've really got your heart at this.
1 month it was like full voting. 1 month we were pressed for time, sort of like this episode. Okay. And
if I don't have strong conviction, I will grant you.
You can be a joint ballot.
You will be a joint ballot.
Dalton gets one veto.
I need to be like 70% there. If I'm not, you can make up the other half.
No, it's 100% there.
Your wiener. I saw it the other day.
Tommy
right where
John,
it needs to be.
I keep it in there.
Ooh, I'm wearing Tommy John's right now.
I'm wearing Tommy John's right now. And it's fall, which means you should be picking apples, Jim. You love picking apples.
It's not fall yet.
Not wedgies. Get underwear that'll take care of your whole fruit basket, and that's Tommy John. I've made the full switch. I went all in. Chips on the table. Trev's Tuesday night poker game. All in on Tommy John. They've sold over 20 million pairs of these bad boys, and it's kind of the next level. It's the next step up, and you can shop Tommy John's Labor Day sale happening right now and save 25% site-wide at TommyJohn.com/talkin. TommyJohn.com/talkin. There's a link in the description. I'm wearing them right now, and I'll reveal them on screen when we do NL third baseman. So get yourself
Stay tuned.
Get
almost like when
pairs.
I ordered that food.
Yeah.
You know? A little tease.
That's how you keep the people going.
Okay. AL catcher?
Right off the bat, we have a tough one.
Yainer Diaz. They won't even let him start. Pretty ridiculous.
He'll be starting down here in the home stretch. He's been too good offensively. Like there's two guys that we've been juggling back and forth. It's been Jonah Heim most of the months. Adley Rutschman snuck in there for one of them. And I think it's probably between those two again. You know, you got to shout out Cal Raleigh, that big dumper. You got to shout out Yannier Diaz for what he's done. But really, I think it's between Heim and Rutschman. My vote is for Rutschman because I love the 73 walks to the 87 strikeouts. You know, that gets my juices flowing. Heim is right there though with him. It's more difficult than I want to give it credit for. His defense is off the charts, stealing strikes all over the place. But I think Adley posting for 132 games is something
Crazy.
It's crazy, and that's what I mean. A couple episodes ago, or like 2 months ago when I was on here, I mean, I think I gave my vote to Adley because when he doesn't catch, he DHs. Most catchers, when they don't catch, they take the day off. And he's awesome. 2 caught stealings, 1 stolen base. That doesn't hurt him that much.
Sounds like a catcher.
But it sounds like a catcher. I hope he was the trail runner and they just threw him out.
Look at him.
That's awesome. Can we make a montage, our social team, of trail runners getting thrown out? I don't know if you can search that.
You don't want that because I've been the trail runner that gets thrown out, and it's the most embarrassing.
That's why it's a good montage. Look at these
tough.
chumps. Starts out with you.
It's a
Gosh,
Good November
That's
post.
so rude. It's like you weren't supposed to be
it's a
paying
tough
attention
ask.
to me.
It's a tough ass.
Why'd you even look?
Third base is closer. You chose to throw it farther to get me out.
Sometimes you like forget to go, and you're like, oh shoot, I better go.
Yeah.
And it's too late.
Jonah Heim 2-0 on steals. So
I hope he is the trail runner both
It's
times.
it's really close. It really is. You know, the weighted runs created plus, Adley Rutschman's got him there. OPS, Adley Rutschman's got him there. Slugging, Jonah Heim's got him. I think it's the on base percentage for me. The posting, playing DH when he's not catching, but Jonah Heim's done that too. Oh man, Jonah Heim's missed a little bit of time. Do we fault him for that? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't on this sheet. But I'm posting my vote. I'm going Adley Rutschman.
I think it's a gentle Adley sweep. It's tough to Jonah Heim, and these two have been flip-flopping.
Heim's 2 steals, clean, no trail runner.
Yeah.
Despot.
Yeah, Houston play Yiner.
Yainer.
Because he's hitting. And Cal Raleigh and that big old dumper is right there. Like if he has a September to remember, like he could take the whole thing. So I think it's snappers for Adley, and it's gone Jonah, Adley, Jonah, and now Adley again. How about that?
Snappers for Adley, also my vote. Rutschman's 1 steal. He was the trail runner.
Wow.
So sniff that out.
Cal Raleigh with a big September can do what Adley did last year at the catcher position. Just only
it
win
up.
was the last one.
West.
The one that counts.
One of Adley's caught stealings. Looks like strike him out, throw him out. Maybe a little hit and run was in motion. That's not his fault.
That's tough.
And then the other was just catcher to second to catcher caught stealing. What?
Little League baseball there. We'll try to steal home on the throw down.
But the catcher, so he tried to go second to home?
Well, I thought you were saying the throw. Like two runners on base, throw to second.
It was a first and
throw
third
back
play.
to the catcher.
That's
how I thought you were labeling.
Oh, first and third, maybe second baseman. Yes, that is because it's 2-4-2 put out.
Yeah.
So a first and third double steal. That's pretty little league-ish, and you got thrown out on that too. Oh no.
I'm looking ahead to the AL first baseman. We have a guy in line for a silver daisy, but he's got some strong competition now through August. Yandy Diaz has won it every single month, James. He's separated himself offensively, but I think our guy, early settler, Nate Lowe, is going to give him a run for his money here.
Nathaniel
Tristan
Lowe.
Casas has come on really strong. He looks like a freaking beast there in Boston. Don't think he's at these guys' level yet. It's getting close. Vladdy Guerrero Jr.,
I would
having
like
an
to know
okay-
what stats you're looking at that puts Nathaniel Lowe close to Yandy Diaz.
Well, I think he's got many more extra base hits. I think they're tied in runs. He has them in RBIs. He has them in walks. I know the OPS isn't there, but the defense is a little bit better. The
Play
wars
more.
on first baseman are very interesting. If you look at them in B WAR, Yandy Diaz is all the way up to a 3.9. In F WAR, he's at a 1.5, which would put him, on the lower level of the guys we have listed here. It's an interesting sheet. I'm not ready to give it to Nate Lowe just yet, but Yandy Diaz is not running away with this at all.
He likes being called Nathaniel, so he hates you.
Well, I have to say Nate Lowe for early settler purposes. It flows better for the native tongue.
Don't say any of those words. I like what you're saying. I think the interesting part there is, almost a 20-game gap between Yandy and Nathaniel Lowe. Yandy's numbers are still better for me. I think who Yandy needs to watch out for is Casas. The big fella's coming in a big way that he might snipe this again, but I think I'll cast a soft ballot for Yandy.
I'm a hard ballot for Yandy. Yandy's been doing it. Like Yandy, to get caught, you got to get caught. Tie goes to the runner. Yandy's the runner. He's running away with it. Like I need it to be like,
What statistics is he running away with it? His slash line is
I think he's got him in every
better.
I think he's got him in every part of the slash line. Like I would need a guy to come take slugging, take OBP away from him. Take something, but every part of the slash line, which is the full year, is there. Yandy's leading off, right?
I think it's pretty close, guys.
He does sometimes a lot, I think. So
Raise.
yeah, right.
It sounds like you guys have already crowned Yandy and given him almost the silver daisy. Doesn't matter who I cast my vote for now.
I'm giving him shit.
I didn't give him a silver daisy. That's
You said soft vote. That's all you got.
I cast a soft ballot. I didn't give it silver daisy, bro.
One more month and he's got the daisy.
He sure does.
Yeah, we still have September to go.
I think Casas is going to wax his ass. Go Sox, go. That's what I always say.
Yandy could trip in a
Nathaniel
pothole. Not
Lowe,
play anymore.
1 stolen base. Yandy Diaz 0 for 1.
Okay, we can't do this game today.
Everything comes down to
Look, I'm giving my vote to Nathaniel Lowe.
Yandy led off all month.
Yeah, so the RBIs and some of the counting stats are different.
It's basically the first month all season it's been even a discussion of anybody against Yandy.
Yep.
So good for the other guys.
Nothing
might have
games.
changed
My stat, nothing games. Yandy 12, Nathaniel Lowe 17.
If you guys hadn't have voted Yandy before me, my mind would have worked differently, 100%.
Yes.
I don't know how that happens, but it does. You guys know it's true when we do the LJM team. I think I'm just giving a little bit of love. Honorable mentions listed for Dalton, Ryan Mountcastle, Josh Naylor. I agree Casas is coming on very strong, quickly, stud. But snaps for Yandy. He keeps his pace for a silver daisy.
So if I had casted a soft ballot for Nathaniel Lowe, you probably go for Yandy.
I am on the Nathaniel Lowe train right now.
Okay. Well, I'm hard ballot for Yandy.
I was also hard ballot.
Yeah.
You went soft to hard.
Yeah.
Always does. This time of day. Moving on to second baseman.
This one's an easy one, boys. All right.
You think Glaber came back and got it?
I don't. I don't.
Okay.
He does not. He does not.
I don't think that. No.
You think, wow.
Offensively, Glaber gave him hell.
it's Glaber. Offensively, Glaber's putting up a hell of a fight. Unfortunately, he hurts himself a lot by not being a great defensive second baseman.
They're like triple slash is
When
near
Simeon,
identical.
And
Simeon is
passes the eye test.
Simeon's toe to toe with him. They're basically the same stats here offensively. very similar slash lines and all that. But, I mean, defensively in the rest of the game, Simeon blows him out of the water.
So what are we talking about?
Talking about congrats to Marcus
I was just surprised how close it was to offensively.
The offensive numbers are close.
Almost want Glaber to
Simeon's
listen to
blowing
this
him.
episode and be like, get your head out of your butt, dude. Let's make some plays.
Yeah, I mean, look, Glaber has put together a nice season. I see the slash line. It is very similar to Marcus Simeon.
Look
Some
at
of
the
counting
walk-in-
stats are going to be better.
the
with
walk-in
Simeon
K rate,
because
too.
He's playing on a better offense. I'm assuming the games are around the same. Yes, 136 for Simeon, 134 for Glaber. A lot of it's around the same. Some of the counting stats favor Marcus. Homers favor Glaber. I didn't know Glaber had 24 homers. Good for him.
Yep.
That's a surprise to me.
And Simeon's
But I
got a
think,
lot of RBIs and runs because the Rangers are an offensive juggernaut and the Yankees are an offensive dumpster.
They were an offensive juggernaut. I don't know what's going on there. The bullpen's not good either. We're gonna go with Simeon. He's plays all around good baseball at second base.
A reminder: the stats we reference in this episode end in August, so nothing that happened in the last
Through
week
August.
matters. Screw September.
Yeah, Glaber had a nice couple of September
Glaber's
days.
already another homer in September, right?
Okay. Congrats to Marcus. Is there a sheet on here, the AL nominee sheet, or where I can see the previous winners?
That would be the results page you inquired about pre-show.
The results page I required about previously.
So it's been a Marcus Simeon.
It's been Marcus.
He's
over
sweeping.
Daisy. Yeah,
And
he's been there every single month.
He looks the safest. I mean, he plays really good defense at second base. He would have to. Well, the Rangers
was
are
ahead by
falling
a lot.
off. Be careful, Marcus. Careful, all of Texas out of the playoffs as of today.
Well, you know, once the weather turns, the relievers will get better.
You guys are
that
talking September.
That Texas heat.
Shortstop.
Show me one bullpen that survived the Texas heat.
Our shortstop list has gotten.
Yeah.
It went Mateo Franco, and then Seager claimed it last month, which was a giant games played debate,
Yeah.
which is still somewhat in play, but his numbers are silly. And Bobby Witt Jr.'s kind of throwing some Hail Marys out there. I don't know, Jim. What are you seeing on the board?
I got to go pull up my outs above average, which I like better than DRS, and I got to go look at the numbers there because Simeon's numbers offensively are nuts that even if he's worse defensively,
How about Seager?
Seager's numbers are so much better offensively that I'll allow him to be a little worse defensively.
Right.
But I know Bobby Witt is very like the best,
athlete.
the best athletic
Be an
short.
athlete.
38 stolen bases for Bobby, 9 caught stealing. He's one of the fastest guys in the game. He's been incredible as of late. Other guys listed, Bo Bichette, he's on the IL. I don't think he's had a decent year. He's not with where Bobby Witt and Corey Seager are, in my opinion. JP Crawford, same thing.
KB Crawford
got
getting on
Volpe.
base. Yeah. Watch out for the Volpedo, baby.
Seager really testing my limit here. He's net neutral, outs above average, a 0.
I thought you were going to say something worse.
Well, it's not bad, but I mean, where's Witt? Where is he? He's plus 13.
Pretty good.
So that is pretty drastic. I don't know if that offsets the offense that much. You know, you're guaranteed 4 at bats. You're not guaranteed 4 hard plays every game, Jake.
It's true. Bobby Witt's having a crazy second half, 947 OPS.
Yes.
I mean, a 651 slugging and a 411 on
3-4-6 in it.
base. He's 3-4-6 in?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's a vote for Seager. Sorry, Beeps. I was about
He's
to
the
pull
first
it,
one
but-
daughter we have on the sheet.
I would have voted Seager. So
3-4-6-1?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, and then, yeah, Wander's not going to be on the sheet anymore.
Why's that?
So, snaps for Seager.
Snaps are sick. Hey, Bobby Witt, keep coming, bro. The light bulb's gone off for him, man. His second half.
Is he a hot boy? Like, what do you got
Yes.
on that?
Yes. It's a little piratey.
Shortstop's always Yeah.
Oh, he has
It's always the most
regional
handsome
appeal
position,
for
right?
sure.
What's that?
Do you think shortstop's the most handsome position on the field?
Ooh.
Oh, there's some traditionally handsome first basemen throughout the league. It's a
Olson.
different style of handsome. Like Trev, I don't think you're a first baseman
what do
guy.
you
It's
like?
more like
Yeah.
it's more handsome and gentlemanly
Shortstop, the position
than
bumps
hot
you up.
and flashy. I think shortstop's got a natural.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're
Infielders
not
for
going to
sure.
see
Get rid of the
you're not going to
outfielders.
see a Jonah Heim looking fella play short.
No.
At a certain
Catcher.
point,
And if Jonah Heim does play short, he doesn't have the current look that he has.
At a
That's
certain-
very much a catcher.
at a certain point, being ugly can help you at shortstop. Like if you want to make some of those dog plays, like you better have a little
Disagree.
ugly in you.
I don't know.
I
I think
disagree.
it's such a confidence-based position that you need to look in the mirror every day and like want to fuck yourself.
Pitchers
why
or
Dansby's so
catchers,
good.
Ugliest position.
I mean, they wear a mask. They wear a sweaty mask.
That's true. Yeah, it's catcher.
What pitchers?
There's some ugly pitchers.
Pitchers are
too.
the ugliest
Yeah.
position. They don't even fit their bodies half the time. Like, sure, on a mound
That's
they look
true.
normal, but you see a pitcher like just walking around in winter meetings, they're so odd that they're
Bad
like
body. Pitchers with bad bodies.
they're
for
different.
They like don't look like athletes.
Yeah, they're like
often.
they're like a different
Some
version of a guy. Most of them, but
pitchers
actually
who truly come
not
in all
most of
shapes
them.
and
Like
sizes.
Flaherty's a pretty good looking guy.
When a pitcher hits, they hit pretty hard.
Oh my god! I watched a video of Garrett Cole.
Ian
Dude,
Gibbo.
we need to go watch Garrett Cole hitting. I watched one clip at a curveball, like fooled him, and his reaction was just like, you would have loved. I gotta show you. He's just
Okay.
like, what? Where are we?
Let's finish off the infield with the AL third baseman. Trev, this is a position close to your heart.
This is such a tough decision. Jose Ramirez has got the last 2 months. Quick snapshot, look at the page, understanding who's out there. I think I'm casting a soft ballot for my guy,
Okay.
J Ram. He also got the knockout of the year. Does that count for anything on our sheet? I don't think it does really for all JM team though.
It was this past month.
Trev, for a second there, you sounded like you were writing like if we had to make a commercial for the LJM episode, you're like, quick snapshot, reading the page. It's kind of nice, man. I don't know. It's a good lyric.
Isaac Paredes has been hit by
What are you
pitch
talking
18
about?
times.
It's big. He's thick.
He is thick. He can move though. He's kind of like a Jake Story thick, but he can move.
Played a
That's what people
couple
say
games
about
at
you.
short. Isak.
These guys
J-Ram,
are all so close together. I mean, Alex Bregman's numbers are looking hot right now. The counting stats are there with him. He's got everything back up. He's played the most games.
yeah, thrown out 50%.
Tied for the most hits. Sheesh. 76 walks to 79 strikeouts. He knows the way to my heart, but J-Ram's got 60 walks to 58
yeah, I was gonna
strikeouts.
say. I mean, J-Ram's also grabbed 22 bags. Doing it from both sides of the plate.
Oh my.
This is pretty
Goodness.
tough. This is
I
pretty
think
tough.
all these guys are picking it.
Whew.
90 RBI for Bregman already. Did he just go nuclear in August?
Dude, he's also he just had a 4-hit game in September. Like he's
well, Jake,
Yeah.
that doesn't
he
exist.
gone.
That doesn't exist. Altuve's 3 home runs don't exist.
Don't exist.
This
Can I
is-
tell you something?
Yes.
That,
Yeah.
Carlos Correa blessed Royce Lewis and said, I feel the same about him as I did Alex Bregman, Yordan Alvarez, and Kyle Tucker. So take that.
All three. of
Where's
those.
Bregman getting so much more WAR than J-Ram from? When J-Ram has the base running, I guess that's just B-WAR. F-WAR, J-Ram has them all. B-WAR, Bregman and Gunnar have more than J-Ram, but J-Ram's better defensively on Baseball Savant and has bags, and offense is the same. So I don't understand or better. I don't understand the B-WAR calculation there.
Stolen bases matter less in B-WAR? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it matters less, or they use DRS.
Then that
not.
other guys wouldn't be higher.
They might use DRS, not outs above average, probably.
It's tight.
I'm looking right now at Bregman's August. I got to see
It's
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 959 OPS. He 345'd it. 318, 432, 527, 21 stakes. He's been consistent with the homers. Hasn't like had a crazy month. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 in that department. Same with RBIs. He's just been consistent, man.
I will say this. If I'm projecting who's going to run away with September, I might be betting money on Bregman.
Yeah.
But right now, my vote's with J-Ram.
Yeesh.
And Trev, you cast a soft
There's
ballot.
your vote.
If you don't like it,
No, that's
It's
a
okay.
hard.
It's
That's a
okay.
hard cast right there, and I want to hear you.
You already cast a soft ballot.
J-Ram has him in UZR.
Who did I cast it for?
J-Ram.
I did.
You soft rammed, yeah.
Yeah, you
I
did soft
him.
ram.
Oh, a slight. Yeah, it's when
Yeah.
you messed me up by
Yeah, it's Mormon
saying,
style.
like, you give me a compliment. I don't want that right now, dude. It's too early in the morning for compliments. I don't like it.
Bregman has him in DRS, so they must really value DRS, even though J-Ram has him in UZR and OOA. Defensive stats need to get
A little more
in a
aligned.
room together and like hug it out.
Figure out what you do.
Stop
we
fighting.
We don't take into account team. Guardians got buried last night. Oh boy. All right, I'm going J-Ram. That's my ballot.
Done.
Snake?
Abstain.
No, you need to vote.
You're not voting?
I think we've allowed abstentions.
Josh Young.
I've never abstained.
You've abstained. Jose Ramirez.
I think
Show
you
me the
might
tape.
have be who's abstaining.
He sweeps.
Oh.
Soft sweep, though.
It's a soft
Bregman's going to
sweep.
see this on social media and get mad. I'm going to have to text him.
Oh, yeah. Bregman loves this episode.
Does he?
Yeah, remember last
Yeah, he
year?
was mad about Jimenez and Altuve. He's coming.
He apologized.
Bregman,
Wait,
we're all predicting you're going to
September doesn't count yet.
September hadn't happened.
September doesn't count
And
yet.
I am betting money that he will win April through September, which, guess what? That's the whole year.
And Jimmy's betting that at the DraftKings Sportsbook. And you can play some of your final baseball bets for the year or NFL football. An official sports betting partner of the NFL is giving you a can't-miss offer for week 1. This week, you get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 on an NFL game. Check out the single-game parlays. They roll out some flash deals. That's a good way to make a buck.
Flash dancing?
Download now and use code TALKIN to sign up. New customers can take home $200 in bonus bets instantly just for betting $5. That's code TALKIN only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. The crown is yours. Just like
I'm betting a batter prop on Bregman.
it's been for Jose Ramirez the past 3 months. It was Josh Young in May and Matt Chapman in April, both on the IL now. In the American League outfield, no one is going for a daisy this year.
Damn.
Randy ran it up until last month. We've seen guys like Aaron Judge and Mike Trout come and go. Kelnick, Kiermaier, Robert Jr., oh my. And last month it was Garcia, Robert Jr., and Kyle Tucker. Can we fast forward and just do Shohei and snap through DH? Yeah. Yay.
What?
Hey,
Okay.
I thought somebody was in line for a daisy.
Randy was, and he lost it last month.
Damn.
Okay, we have to have a center fielder here, so let's remember that.
Which?
I think
And you're just
the first two
assuming Shohei
outfielders I
wins
saw.
DH.
Yes.
Is it the 10 WAR he's accumulated?
No, because that factors in his pitching too.
Yeah, okay. So is it the 6.5 F WAR?
It's
The
the
3-4-6 in
it's
it?
the 44 homers.
And the 410 on base.
It's always that.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you guys think of my friend Nesbalello coming out and talking? Did you guys watch it?
I was interested in it, and the fact that he's your friend changes my opinion for sure.
I told him, I was like, your skin looks great. I mean, he's not young.
Trev, I don't know if both those things are compliments.
That's what. Hey, welcome to Talkin'
It is.
Baseball.
You and people's
Hey,
skins.
Trevor Plouffe, what'd you get from the Shohei's agent press conference? Nez looks good and awful at the same time.
Well, dude, that's just because that's like a thing. I've known him for so long. He just doesn't age. Just one of those people.
Right.
You know, I think he does some, precautionary stuff. He's got the good creams and all that.
Yeah.
You guys will get there. Okay, Jake. I'm Jake Storielli. I'm 32 years old, bro. College was just a couple
He's
years
34.
ago. Just
Jake's
wait.
34.
I'm 33. So if we could all,
By the time this episode comes out,
I'll still be 33
if someone's listening to this in a month from now,
in a month.
They just listened to September and they want to see how August went.
yes.
Guys, we have a situation in center field.
Congrats to Ohtani.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Put me in, coach.
This. Hey, earmuffs for the young listeners. This is fucked. Somebody is gonna get left out here.
Or are they?
I think his name might be Chas McCormick.
Oh,
Who's just been
for
a
sure.
stud.
Yes.
For sure,
Yes.
he's left.
But there's just
The other
there's
two
just
are-
too many good outfielders, and we got to talk about. Okay, we need a center fielder, so it's either going to be Lou Bob or it's going to be Julio.
I mean, there's a
And
chance.
then-
Will be the
There's a
center
chance
fielder.
they could both make the team. No.
Sure.
I haven't gotten
Only one
past
can
that
be
yet.
the center fielder. If they're gonna both be there.
Let's just give Luis Robert the center field Johnson.
I will only do that if Julio's getting a corner outfield spot.
I think he's
he is.
he's going to get a corner.
Because if he's not
He's
getting a
he's
corner
gonna get an
outfield spot,
outfield
then I'm
Be
spot.
on there.
yeah, Julio's on there. Does that make sense?
Here's what I'll say. I think
Yes.
they're both on.
Okay.
Jimmy, I love how you've taken another step in your defensive analytics game. I want you to pick who's in center for me. Because both
okay.
these guys can get it. I think in my head, Luis Robert covers just a little more ground, which I know is nuts because both of these guys cover ground. But Luis Robert, he's one of those guys that almost looks like he's not moving and he ends up on the other half of the field. I could be wrong though. Like whatever the metrics tell you.
Well, I have good news for you. They're 2 and 3 in the league of qualified center fielders and outs above average. Now, what do you prefer? A center fielder that is good going back, or you want him to be better going back, or you want him to be better going in?
I want him better going in.
Back.
Trick question.
No, back.
A trick question because Robert is better coming in and going back than Julio Franco. Slightly, ever so slightly.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, yeah, even.
Hey, a lot better than Julio Franco at this
That
point.
used to be the biggest debate
Back in his
between
day, though.
center fielders. People used to get so mad. Oh, you play deep. That's why you rate out better defensively because you're not allowing extra base hits. And then
Yeah.
you'd have guys that wanted to play up, like Adam Jones wanted to play up because he felt like he could get back and get those and still take away the singles in front of him.
Yeah.
It's a massive debate. out
Starting
there.
pitchers used to say, if it lands in front of you, that's your bad. If it lands behind you, that's my bad.
That's such a dumb way to think about it. Pitchers are so stupid.
No lucky hits allowed.
And they're ugly too.
Yeah,
Look at them walk around.
They'd rather give up extra base
Big
hits than
bumbling
a
freaks.
blooper. That's how stupid they are. Oh,
Okay, so Luis Robert in center, Julio.
Well,
Wait,
let's see.
hold on, because-
Julio's really
because-
good going to his left. So you want him in left.
you guys are discrediting a guy like Adolis Garcia.
I mean,
Because
we still get one more
if-
outfielder. We're
I haven't
gonna run
discredited
with-
I know,
anyone.
but there's Kyle Tucker, there's Adolis Garcia. Like, I want to make sure that I think Luis Robert is going to be our center fielder. And then I think we have to talk about everybody else. Because there's going to be someone who's really good that's going to get left
Fuck
out
it,
in this
I'm
discussion.
in. Luis Robert, center field.
Has Judge has not played enough games.
No.
Judge is
I
out.
think he's short.
He's not going to make this one because he's only got 80 games played.
Okay.
Yeah, not sure there's enough time for September to do it, but
So then it becomes between Tucker and
Julio and Adolis
Adolis.
Garcia.
Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter's put himself in a discussion. I don't know if he's there just yet. Jesus was a carpenter. That was an award I gave out.
his dad was. Jesus didn't.
Yeah,
really
he was like an apprentice. They don't really mention it too much.
Jesus was
in the
like all-time
Bible,
nepo baby. He didn't really do shit.
Yeah, we talked like there's
Nepo
no like
baby on a
Jesus
couple
tables
fronts.
lying around,
Yeah.
so I don't think he made anything of quality. And we also think he might have just snapped his finger when Joseph, his dad, said this to sand something. He's like, I don't want to sand that.
Yeah. Why would I do anything when I just can brain think things?
I'm 33.
He was a good person. Jesus was a good person.
And you didn't sleep with my mom?
Mm.
So who are you?
It's like, what's your guys' deal?
So what's your role here? Fuck. Joseph got. Hurts me to leave Randy out, but I know we have to. But he just brings a different, like if we're doing, this is all JM, so it's not building an outfield. But if I was to,
Look at them caught stealings.
well, he's just running.
2 for 1.
The Rays are in a race to be the best and
I
worst
think-
base runners of all time.
Randy's been hit by 17 pitches. That's good stuff.
I think Kyle Tucker has to be on the team.
I think I agree. And if we're putting
I'm
Rodriguez in left, Tucker's in right.
I don't know if I'm putting Rodriguez there. Is he
Adelise
better
is a
than Adelise
problem.
Garcia?
Oh, let me see. Well, he's only played 97 games. Psych. That's how many RBIs he has. Made you look.
Got us.
Adelise Garcia. What do you guys like about
I
him?
guess. I don't
I like
know.
that
He's
he
got the
has
counting stats,
The
bro.
second most homers on this list. I like that he has the most runs. I like that he has the most RBI. Tied with Kyle Tucker.
Yeah.
He plays good D.
Strikes out a lot. Doesn't swipe bags, and the other two do. And I do value-based stealing.
That's probably going to be the separator. He's 8 for 8, but Julio's going to be a 30-30 guy.
I
Isn't he?
think
How many
it's
homers?
Julio and
It's
Tucker.
Julio.
I think it's Julio
I mean,
and Tucker.
Julio, the home runs are down, but the doubles are up, and the home
they're
runs
on
aren't
their way up
bad,
now.
and the steals are way up, and the average is better, and the walk percentage is better, and the K rate's better, and the on base is better, and the slugging's
It's already been
worse.
locked.
Yeah, it's Julio.
It's already been locked.
Yeah. Congrats to
Kyle Tucker, Julio Rodriguez, and Luis Robert Jr. But there's a lot. I mean, there's so many guys that we could mention. I mentioned Chaz McCormick. What he's done this year has been incredible.
yeah, just a brutal misspelling of his name.
Josh Lowe.
Yeah.
Hot.
I'm trying to bet on Bregman so he doesn't get mad at us again.
Josh and Nathaniel Lowe, brothers. Both just missing all JM.
They hate us now.
They hate us.
All right,
He's
I
like,
just
"It's not
put
Nate Lowe, you loser."
$20 on Bregman to hit a home run in his first at bat tonight.
Makes sense.
I think
Feels
I
like a lock.
win.
Text him, Trev.
I win $220.
Trev's going to text him.
So
You never know where he's at with our company, though. Just day by
Salsa.
day with him.
Go buy his salsa.
I
We're
will
on
win
good terms.
$260 plus 1,200.
Remember the Jake Bowers game?
That was
Crazy.
Oh, that was crazy.
UTIL always gets ugly. Let's try to
So
be
ugly.
Let's try to be firm with it. Zeke Duran is still floating around. More of the pure util, 109 games, OPS at 792. Whit Merrifield stealing a ton of bags, playing corner outfield and second base. Luke Raley, the whole outfield, first base, pitcher. Luis Rengifo makes the list. Good for him. And
So
he's
it's
Also doing a
been
ton of util.
Taylor Walls, Zach McKinstry, Zeke Duran, Luke Raley. We've switched off every single month here.
I mean, I'll
That
go.
sounds like util.
I'll go. Same reason as last time. I'm going Luke Raley. The offensive stats are enough superior, and he's mixed in some center field recently. That's given him the whole outfield and first base.
I'm going to cast my vote. Probably not for Luke Raley. So, Trev, if you're going to do Luke Raley, you can do it now, and then that cancels my thinking because I'm between some other guys here.
I think we've had this discussion before that I don't know if I put Luke Raley in a
Same. You and I agree in that. Like, I need
utility
yeah.
role. Like he's an outfielder that
He's-
plays first base.
Certain utils are more util than others, certainly. But he's mixing in center field now.
Yeah,
I think a
kind
month
of in
ago
my
he
mark.
hadn't
You got to
center
play a
fielded yet.
middle. Sheesh. Renifo just won. Didn't he just win Player of the Month in the big leagues for August?
Renifo.
I think he did, but this is through August, people, not for August.
Through August.
Shoot, this is tough. So you're casting your vote for Luke Raley.
I'm a Rayleigh guy. Good second half from Renifo. Good for him.
I think I have my vote.
Okay.
Do you want me to say it?
I'm also ready to vote.
Okay. BBD, who do you want to hear first? Trev's or mine?
I think Trev might have said his.
Oh.
I did not say mine.
Oh, I thought you said you were leaning somewhere.
On 3, James?
Just
1,
both of you.
2, 3. Duran.
Whit Merrifield.
Ah, I love it.
Beavers. It's up to you, buddy.
And if anything, he got more utility. Even with a down offensive month, his numbers are better than everyone's overall. He strikes out more than I'd like. I think I'm rolling Rayleigh.
No.
The biggest argument against him was his util was less util than the other utils, and he's closed that gap a lot.
All right, hey. Snaps for Luke Raley. I guess this if you play center field, I think my definition of util is you got to play a middle somewhere. You can't just be a corner guy.
I agree.
And center field is part of that.
I have similar thoughts. How's he doing in center?
They've asked him to do it a lot of late into September as well.
September.
Hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened yet, but
Might not happen. 33 forever.
if he repeats the month he just had in August, it was a down offensive month for him. He will not win, but
Do we just cast our votes for Cole and let Trev go on a weird Sonny Gray speech and move on, or what?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been Cole, Eovaldi, Framber, and Garrett Cole. Those have been the winners of the AL starting pitcher so far. You guys are already in a hard ballot for Cole. I like Garrett Cole. I think he's had an excellent year. I think there's a lot of guys. Luis Castillo's had a really good year.
Rayleigh has stunk.
Gossman's had
in right field.
a really good
Not center.
year. Sonny Gray is leading through August the AL in ERA, although it's very close, and I believe they flipped last night. I think Sonny's had like 17 quality starts, or maybe even more than that. He's been really good, man.
Awesome.
What's Eflin doing? That's his. I saw low numbers in the 2s, really low. And then I saw Eflin's in the 1s. I thought it was like on the ERA for a second. I was like, wait, what? But that's walks per 9.
I'll cast my vote for Cole with the caveat that's saying, like, Sonny Gray, you're right there. And if you go out and have a great September, I think we could find you here.
I guess Cole has it then. I thought me and Trevor were both going to be sunny and swing it, but
Yeah.
Wait, you said Cole.
yeah.
Don't mess with me, man.
I'm going Cole.
What's going on with F4 and B4 for pitchers? Like, it feels like that.
I know.
should be
Who cares?
lockstep.
Yeah, I don't care about
F4 incorporates FIP more.
That should be in lockstep.
F4 is more predictive. B4 is more results.
Yeah, and I think that they might have
Sonny-
those flipped on position players, which is dumb. But F4
Sonny
for pitchers
Gray
is more predictive.
Does lead in
Stink.
FIP, which is the stat that all starting pitchers look at. It's what they want. Look at the homers per 9, though.
Right.
That is it's a gorgeous stat. We actually referenced that on.
Maybe that's why Sonny's innings
Postgame.
are lower. Why don't you use your fielders, you know? Cole got 2 outs on 3 pitches last night. That's not to his detriment.
That has nothing to do with homers per 9.
No, I'm talking about FIP.
Why don't you use your?
Yeah, always going for the strikeout, you know?
He's not always going for the
Got to
strikeout.
keep the infielders engaged. People get
He's
bored.
not going for the strikeout. I don't think that's really what it means.
It basically comes down to, do you strike people out? It's just another way for people to get their jollies off about three
And do you
trout
not walk
pitchers.
guys?
I think
Yeah.
it's contact oriented as well. I mean, Garrett Cole has a higher K per 9 than Sonny.
Wow.
Cole's been pretty good, and his voice is hilarious.
Luis Castillo, Gossman, also good.
You are behind. Cole leading in innings by a lot.
Kyle's being bratish. Honorable mention.
All right.
George Kirby, we said your name.
Snaps for Garrett Cole.
All right. NL.
National League Baseball. Your backstops, Jim. That's what you played.
Yeah, I like catchers. I'm a big fan. It sucks how much majority of them stink at hitting.
We
But-
have had a guy going for a silver daisy. It's been Sean Murphy every single month so far.
Well, his sluggings, he leads in slugging. He leads in OPS. He leads in B-WAR. Leads in weighted runs created plus. He does not lead in average.
Will Smith has been on his ass the whole way, but a half step behind. William Contreras joined the party.
Sean Murphy, not one stolen base attempt. I love that. Know thyself.
That's not my game.
He's like, I play on the team. There's going to be 10 guys with 20 homers on that team. They don't need to steal bags. Except for Acuna, just going to steal 1,000.
Dude, Contreras has so many at-bats.
These guys are, it's funny to think about the catching position because you can be a bunch of different, like there's a bunch of different types of catchers. You know, there's the guy that just is a defensive whiz and he's not going to hit it at all. Then there's guys that, you know, really the offensive minded catchers that don't provide much defensively. Then there's a couple guys that can do both. And JT Realmuto is known as like the athletic catcher, can kind of do it all. He's got 13 swipes. Like it's a funny position, dude. The ugliest position besides pitcher.
Say that to Real Muto's face.
You know, third
He's on my
base
hot
used
boy list,
third
he
base
knows.
used to be an ugly position, but lately it's been getting too flashy because it's all a bunch of shortstops that think they're just like temporarily playing third.
It's the shortstops that are just too big to play shortstop.
Yeah, but like you ask Machado, you ask Bregman, they're like, no, oh, I'm a shortstop, but I play third.
Ron Coomer.
Coom dog.
Yeah, that's my third
one.
baseman.
That's your third baseman. You're more of a Dan Gladden guy. He's an outfielder, but
We haven't talked Dan Gladden in a while.
Dazzle's doing great.
That's good. Is it Sean Murphy?
Yeah, I mean Smith's coming. Smith bats 3 for the Dodgers like every game.
JT Realmuto
DHs sometimes when he's not catching. Where Murphy, he was up in the order, but I think he's back down. So it's kind of the company you keep a little bit, but it's a bigger ask. But I'll go Murphy. I think it's close though. Like I think a sweep. I want it noted. I think it's close.
Noted.
It's not an easy sweep.
I'll give it to Sean Murphy as well. So he's in line for a silver daisy still. Congratulations, Sean.
Damn. How many silver daisies are people in line for?
It's a couple, man.
We're
Just a
getting
couple.
silver daisiest.
No, it's Marcus Simeon,
A little bit,
Yandy
but
Diaz.
there's...
Yeah, Marcus Simeon and Yandy Diaz are the only ones that are.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
now
in the AL,
Murphy.
That's it.
And now Murphy, yeah.
What about at first base in the NL? We in
It's
line
been
anywhere?
Paul Goldschmidt, number 1, and then Freddie's taken over since then. I think that one's probably going to stay with that. I think Freddie's going to miss out on a silver daisy.
Freddie's
probably by
like going to be MVP or very
Top
much in the
4.
race for MVP. So he's crazy.
Some of these got
just
to be
an
quick.
incredible hitter.
He's a guy that everyone should go watch at bats. I watched the last 2 Dodgers games, or had Dodgers games on recently, and it's just like, oh my God, I wish I had someone that did that every day.
I think we have
The
to like
best.
really consider that before we just give it to Freddie. I think we have to consider Matt Olson, what he's done, because
Gonna hit
they both
50.
played. They both. I don't like when people say this, but I've said it like 5 times already. Posted.
Okay.
Ooh.
I feel like that's a try hard baseball term. Not using it anymore. I'm out. I'm out on the word posted.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think Aaron Boone says that. Tell him I'm out on that word. They've played the same amount of games, 136 games. Freddie's got him in hits and doubles, but Olson's clearly has him in homers. Freddie has him in runs. Olson has an RBI. Olson has walks, which is surprising to me.
Not by as much as Freddie has him in strikeout rate, though.
You want to go to my nothing game counter?
Freddie Freeman has 17 bags. When does he get those?
I don't know.
Olson, 16 games where he 4 at-bats, 4 outs, no productive outs out of his 136. Well, this includes some September. And Freddie, out of his 134 games, only 9.
It's Freddie.
125 of the 134 games, Freddie Freeman has provided something on offense, be it a walk, be it even like putting the ball in play, reaching on air, like he touched first base and got to be there, or moved a runner over sacrifice fly. It's the best rate in MLB. Just day in, day out. It's crazy.
He does something.
He can make us look past Olson, and even Pete Alonso is like
Who?
probably going to get 50 homers this year, and Freddie's just 51 doubles at the end of August for Freddie.
3, 4, 5. And
Those count too. Congrats, Frederick.
Alonzo, a lot of nothing games.
Damn.
All right.
Damn.
Congratulations, Freddie. Moving on to second base. The sheet has read Luis Arise, and then we finally switched it up last month and
No
went.
way. Oh,
Ha-Seong Kim.
Yeah. Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim.
Probably going to stay that way. For me.
I'm in. He's awesome.
He's able to provide value everywhere on or all facets of the game. I think he's going to get massive MVP votes in the NL. I think he's going to probably be like a top 8 MVP guy, which is crazy. Because I always say this for the Padres, if you told them that Blake Snell might win the Cy Young and Ha-Seong Kim was going to be a top 8 MVP guy, you'd say, oh, they're probably going to have a pretty good year. And the Padres are not. They're not having a good time. Straight up.
You guys are both easy there? I mean, Arise has to be terrible at defense for me to.
He is.
I know, but like he's got him in every slash line. Been doing it every day all year.
Ha-Seong Kim has 31 swipes too.
I saw that.
Plays really good defense.
I know he's really good at defense. Like, I'm nothing against him, but like Arise putting up a pretty special year.
Got him in homers, got him in runs. The RBI.
Freddie's about to
that's
catch
on Arise. But I'm going Ha-Seong Kim.
Fuck. Luis Arise is second worst second baseman in baseball. Arise, Glaber. What's up with the Marlins liking offensively and bad defensively second basemen?
Shout out Ozzy Albies, who's had a really good year.
You got
Del Marte's had a really
Kim's
good year.
one, right?
Kim's one.
I'm casting my vote as a sad Arise.
Wow.
Okay. Snaps for Ha-Seong Kim.
Ozzy and Cattell have been there kind of the whole way, too. And so have Shady Rays. Go get yourself a pair of Shady Rays. Go get yourself the Jimmy Shades. Some stripes on there. John Boy Media. I have a pair, too. I'm wearing them right now. They've got the hint of green on them that when I'm wearing this shirt, I throw them on, and it's kind of like an optical illusion. Had some people reach out. They got the shades, and they love them. And with code JM30, you can save 30% off on the custom Jimmy and Jake shades. Or if you like all the other stuff Shady Rays has to offer, which are a lot of good ones, they're polarized sunglasses, code Talkin. You can save yourself 50% off 2+ pairs of polarized sunglasses. So 30% off the limited edition Jimmy Jake collab shades with code JM30, or the premium polarized sunnies, 2+ pairs, 50% off with code Talkin at shadyrays.com. Click the link.
Click that link.
See that L.
NL shortstops, it's kind of been all over the place. I think this one's probably going to be an easy one. Although James, whenever I say that, you say it's not. It's been. Where'd it go?
Dang.
Had it.
Beef Boys in the building tonight.
Sorry for being so difficult.
Xander Bogaerts, Dansby Swanson, and then Francisco Lindor took over last month. I'm casting my vote for Francisco Lindor. I think he's kind of separated himself from the rest of the shortstops. He's got 24 bags. He's leading in RBI. He's leading in runs. He's leading in homers. He's leading in doubles, in hits, in games played. He's kind of been doing it all. He plays a good defense. I'm Lindor.
Yeah, Dansby's the best defensive shortstop in the league, according to Outs Above Average right now. So I want to try to pull for him because at a position like that, to be even considered offensively and also be up there defensively. But Lindor does have him across the way in a lot of stuff, and to be getting
His defense is right there.
and his defense is right below him, and to be getting like the pop from the shortstop position, it's Lindor for me.
Sweep him. Might get 30-30. Would need a big month, and he can pick it a little bit at short too.
We talked about Matt McClain coming on a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up to the rest of the guys. He's getting close. He's an all-around ball player as well.
Still behind on total playing time, and he's played less shortstop lately.
Yeah.
So that's
So
tough for
Lindor's
him to get a pedal at short with that formula. And he got
Shout out Trey Turner, who's been great as of late. Can he sneak in there through September? I don't know what his overall numbers are.
Probably really good.
There's
Probably
no way Trey Turner could come and get it, right?
If he does, he'll come to the office and we'll give him a daisy.
Ooh.
I like that.
He'd have to keep going, which 4 homers in his last 5, so.
And he's just having a baby, so he's got dad strength now.
Oh, he did?
But he's not going to sleep at all, so Philly. Oh, no, man.
Awesome.
exactly 9 months to the day after signing the deal.
Although those guys get night nurses. They're fine.
Night nurse, I just strap mine down.
Yeah. Third base in the NL has been Max Muncy, Jamer Candelario. And now we must cast our vote for the August Daisy.
This one's been a wild ride this year. This is, supposed to be one of the more stacked positions. Muncy to Jamer.
We have to light a candle for Arenado not winning the Gold Glove this year. It's the first time in 9 years?
I think so.
It's insane. The Cardinals. I don't. We can't get into this right now. We can't.
Yachty left, dude.
Yeah.
10 straight for
tough to-
Nolan.
Entering the
Concentrate.
chat is Austin Riley.
How crazy is that?
508 slugging for Riley. He leads this pack. He's got the highest OPS.
He leads them in almost everything.
Oh boy. The Braves.
3 stolen bases from Riley. 0 caught stealing. Knows himself and the game really well.
Picked his spots.
Leads in OPS, leads in slugging. He's
Dude, I love Austin
in
Riley.
on base percentage. He's got the homers tied with Max Muncy. He's got the runs. He's got the RBI. He does not have the RBI.
They say he's a leader in the clubhouse too.
Love that.
Holy shnikes! That
So I'm going Austin. I'm going young, thick Austin Riley. I'm excited to be able to cast a vote for him.
I am
Jeez.
too.
Jake is too.
I think he passed Jamer. He did.
It's crazy.
Defense performs better than Jamer by the numbers we have.
I mean, thank God. Thank God for the Braves. He's picked it up. 955 OPS in the second half.
Wow. Okay. Austin, I didn't have that one on the sheet until I checked it out. I guess I haven't. I just lump all the Braves together. Like, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
How many Rileys do you think have played Major League Baseball in the year 2023? First or last name?
Spelled like that?
Yeah, spelled exact Riley.
Oh, first and
Riley
last.
Green. You have
first and last name.
Austin Riley. You got
Yep, that's 2.
Who was that wide receiver that got canceled? Was he a Riley? Yeah, Florida Gators. Riley Cooper.
Yeah,
He
didn't play this year.
yeah.
No.
he wasn't on that
4.
show.
4's correct. You guys did not get Riley Green, nor did you get. Oh, you didn't get Riley Adams. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nor did you get. He's a catcher for the Nationals. Nor did you get Riley Pint.
The pitcher.
Riley Kenneth Pint.
Yeah. A little Rockies action at some point.
1 game, 0.1 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 3 walks. Not the best, but he's going to come back. You need that. You need adversity to get over it.
Out of the park baseball legend, Riley Pint. Congrats to Austin Riley.
Congrats. Now, James, this is where we've been kind of getting a little strange here because typically you're thinking Mookie Betts belongs in the outfield. We've been putting him at the util position because he's been a util player. So I think we could just snap for Mookie Betts in the util spot, right? Let's just put him in there.
That's the caveat there.
Shortstop,
shortstop,
second base,
second
outfielder.
base,
Yep.
so much right
He's
field.
a
Kind of
freaking-
is.
Yep, that makes it really
insane.
easy.
Doing it.
That makes it really easy then.
Congrats, Marcus.
It's crazy to watch this guy play baseball. He goes seamlessly between those positions and is a MVP type player.
Can I do a little 30-second
It's-
rant? Jim, you told people to watch Dodger games to watch Freddie Freeman because it's awesome.
This is the start of it?
Freddie Freeman is awesome to watch. He's the best hitter in baseball. It's impressive. He can't be beat inside, outside, anywhere. It's unbelievable. And then you look up and you see Mookie Betts, one of the best right fielders to ever play the game, and he's playing second base or shortstop. It's just not right. It's just not right. And Dodger fans, you don't know how good you have it right now.
Yes,
Done.
they do. They
Started
love
late.
Mookie Betts. Don't come at Dodger fans. That's why would
Braves
you do
fans
that?
are spoiled to the umpteenth degree in the regular season, and I'm happy for them and jealous.
Congrats, Mookie Betts.
Is Nimmo finally putting up enough to get me to vote for him in center field? I've always wanted to vote him for center field, but
I don't think so.
But Bellinger's going to take
He has not made it this year.
I know, but I always want him to because I kind of
Actually no. That's not
Yeah,
true.
he
James.
did once.
He did win a pedal this year. That was in
It was in
whatever that
June.
month is, June.
Swelled a big
He was our center
June
fielder.
bug on the way in. Ronald Acuna Jr. is going for a pedal. He's
So
pretty
it's
good.
so it's Soto, Bellinger, Ronnie.
Is Soto a lock? I like Corbin Carroll.
The only person going for a silver daisy in the outfield is Ronald Acuna Jr. We had a funky first month. Brandon Marsh won center field. James Outman was out there. We had Tyro Estrada at the util position.
Hot.
So Mookie missed out on April, which I don't think he had a great
He
April.
didn't have a good April.
Corbin Carroll missed out on April. And that's how and then we didn't have Bellinger. Did he not get off into a good start? Bellinger's only
April was kinda
one
meh.
pedal?
He didn't start going until
July,
No,
he just
that's-
went crazy. And he was pretty good in June, but
I mean,
July
dude,
went
NL
It's
crazy.
just and outfielder's tough.
it's been stacked.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Acuna in there, and we need to pick a center fielder. Are we going Belly for sure on that?
I've got Belly.
Yeah, I'll go Belly.
Belly.
Center.
His
Okay.
defense
I think
too.
Ronald's a
Acuna-
sweep.
Belly, and now we have to pick our last guy, and Jake is Corbin Carroll. Jimmy wants to cast his vote for Juan Soto. I think Fernando Tatis Jr. has to be in the discussion.
Okay, I'll look at Fernando. I like Soto over Carroll.
Over Carroll.
Yeah.
41 swipes.
Nando's got 23 swipes. Christian Yelich has 27 swipes.
Yeah, Soto's on base is crazy. His slugging's up there. He's got a higher OPS.
Carroll's out slugging him. 40 points.
Yeah, but Soto's out on basing him and still has like the counting numbers too with him. Soto's got a 19% walk rate. Pass the baton. I mean, and a 19% K rate. It's almost 1 for 1.
I'm with Snake on this one. I'm taking Corbin Carroll over Juan Soto.
Tatis doesn't. I didn't fully check.
784 OPS.
Yeah.
Behind
He's not
those
there yet
two
for me.
for games.
Yeah, I'm taking Corbin Carroll.
Carroll wins it.
Soto's right there with him, but I think the bags and I think that changes everything for me. Defensively, I think Carroll's a little bit better. I don't think he rates out great defensively, but he's got to be better than Juan Soto.
Probably.
So snaps.
Yes.
We have
Soto
Cody
with the
Bellinger in
walks,
center.
just like he's
Yeah,
consistent.
we like the walks.
That's doesn't quit getting on base like every game. I like
Bellinger
The
in
way he
center,
walks, it's hard
and
to ever
then
really slump with him.
Corbin Carroll.
Scary.
All right.
Ow, neck hurts.
DH. The results of the DH so far through the year have been Andrew McCutchen, JD Martinez, Jorge Soler, and JD Martinez. Now,
Holy
guys on the
smokes.
sheet, we have Harper, Martinez, Ozuna, Soler, and then an honorable mention of Joey Meneses, my friend.
Ozuna's been going nuts, right?
He's got 31 bombs. He's got 74 RBI, hitting 267. The OPS goes to Harper here with Ozuna at 872. Harper's at a 905. I don't know if he's crossed that yet. I don't know.
Feels like it's Ozuna
Probably going to be
or
between those
Soler.
two guys.
Oh, whoa. Not Harper? You don't like the games?
I think Harper
I guess
and
the games are
Ozuna-
close enough.
Yeah, I think it's Harper and Ozuna for me that I'm looking at. I thought Soler's there too. Shoot.
Yeah, it's tough for me to look at Harper's 15 homers and see Soler's 35.
Yeah, you guys really like the counting numbers. He missed some time. I mean,
Yeah.
Harper's been. I mean,
He missed some time, but
he's
also
got a
his
308
his
average and a
slug hasn't-
402 on base percentage. Like that's day in day out. Harper's
Yeah.
giving you results.
His power
7
has come back
swipes.
into the mix, but it was a storyline this year that, like, where was Bryce Harper's homers for a while? He was on 3.
I think he had 3 homers through June or something like
Bionic
that.
Yeah.
arm.
They came back in August, but
Are you casting a
at the
vote?
DH spot, you want a ton of homers.
Yeah, I don't know.
All of these
I'm in
guys
a pretty-
slugging in the fives.
I'm in a pretty bad phase with empty homers these days. Gallo has spurned me.
There's a
Bryce
Harper.
is 3-4-5ing it.
I'm not against
He is 3-4-5ing it, and it's pretty clean looking. It's 308, 402, 503. That kind of gets me. 7 swipes. I think I'm gonna go Bryce Harper.
Filling in at first.
I'm going Bryce Harper.
Goes to
There it
Bryce
is.
Harper.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5.
I guess I'll go Ozuna, but they're all. These guys
Util
are actually
position we already
DHing,
gave
which
to
is
you
good.
to Mookie Betts. He's just incredible. That's not even a fair fight. Like the other utility players had to be so pissed at Mookie Betts. Like if he continues to do this, he's going to win a Silver Daisy every single year.
They can't continue to do this.
If they
probably
don't
won't.
have people to
I think
play
Mookie
second
likes
base.
it.
Mookie will probably play a little third next year too.
Cross it off.
I think he wants to do it. I think it's like, dude, can you just challenge me a little bit on the baseball field? It's been a while since I've been challenged in anything.
Anything. And the NL starting pitcher, which is one of the ugliest conversations around baseball right now. It's a healthy one, and so is AG1, the daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. You can have it every day. I gave AG1 a try because I'm turning 34 soon. It's time I got to start taking care of myself a little better. And AG1, all great athletes take care of their body, so I have to do to it. You know, we've got our warehouse games coming up every Thursday night, 5 p.m. the next 3 weeks. The road to Billy's, I got to keep it tight. And AG1 helps me do that. It replaces your multivitamin, probiotic, and more in one simple drinkable habit. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and get 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/baseball. That's drinkag1.com/baseball.
I wanted to go give Justin Steele all the flowers, and then I looked at the sheet. I forgot how good Snell's been, and I wish both of them had more innings. But I'm going to go with Snell with my vote. His game log lately is pretty fun. He had like a 1.1 ERA and like July and August combined or something like that.
Feels like he plays a different sport sometimes.
1.74 ERA. They both just had great September outings, which lowered both their ERAs. Snell's still lower, but Steele went like 8 shut.
Dominant.
Yeah. No, he's been really great. But, you know, look at Snell's. He's finished the 5th inning a lot this year, and that's kind of like was a storyline with him. He's finished the 6th inning a ton, which was a bigger storyline. In 16 starts, he finished the 6th inning. So the innings are still lighter, and then he's only got 2 where he went 7. It's still a thing, huh? How many does?
I'm gonna make it tough for you.
Oh, they're both similar in their innings per game.
Trev,
I'm gonna give you my
Strider
pick, and then I'm gonna
on
go
us?
to baseball today. I'm going Spencer Strider. The Ks are ridiculous. He's King 13.84 through 9. That's through August. None of these guys really give up homers. His whip is the lowest on our sheet of the guys that we have here. I think that's very important. The FIP is the lowest of any guy on the sheet. I think that's important. The opponent average is second only to Blake Snell. He has made all of his starts. He's got the second most innings, I believe, on the sheet. I just think he's kind of, I know the ERA is, he's 3.56. I think he had a one really bad start. We took that out. Everything looks different.
Not really.
He's got a couple.
I was hoping because he has one with 8 earned runs, but he's got 8 starts with 4 or more earned runs. And Snell and Steele only has 2 with 4 or more, and I think Steele had 3 or something like that. So, yeah, I was hoping to go to his page and see that his ERA was inflated by like 1 bad, maybe 2 like real bad ones, but it's actually 8. 4 or more is a decent amount.
Well, I also believe, and again, I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but when your team, and there's no numbers to even really talk about here, but when your team is scoring a shit ton of runs all the time, I feel like there are times where like you pitch differently and you might give up a run here or there that changes your line because you have such a cushion. I think Spencer Strider is the most dominant pitcher in the National League, so I'm going to give it to him.
That's also an interesting thing because I would have agreed with you at first thought that he gets the most run support, and he does, but Steele, so he gets 6.4 runs in support. Strider does on average. Steele, 6.2. He's had a pretty lucky go as well. Snell has had the least, 4.24, so I'm doubling down on my Snell pick.
All right, Snake.
Trevor Plouffe has swag. It's Snell for now. Cubs fans, I hear you. I think it's Snell Steele to the very end. Strider is going to break some funny business numbers, and maybe he even sneaks back in. I think it's going to be Snell and Steele to the final. They're just refusing to give up runs. Refusing in very different fashions. I mean, the Snell walks thing is hilarious, but he doesn't let you score. So I don't know. I think it's going to come down to the very end with both those guys. I'll go Snell through the end of August. Like one bad pitch from Snell, and I think Steele takes it. But it's the NL Cy Young voting is going to be one of the funnier ones this year because, man, Strider's got a ton of support too. And I get it. Oh.
Phone farted.
That's it.
That's it. That's the end. We did great. Everyone had fun. No one's upset. Everyone got their way. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys.
Alex Bregman, we love you, bro.
Better homer.
Sounds
First
like
at bat.
Better homer.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Best bench coach in the National League goes to Danny Lehmann.
Danny Lehmann.
Dean Koontz.